What up guys, Alex here, GuitarForce.com. So with this video we're going to start off yet another new series of videos which I'm going to call something along the lines of amazing riffs, cool riffs, famous riffs or something like that. You can help me out by suggesting the name in the comment section below. And in these videos I'm going to be breaking down the famous riffs of different guitar players or bands, and you can actually also suggest any of the riffs that you want me to break down in the comment section below. But today we're going to start off with Stevie Vaughan, and it's from his instrumental which is called Testify from the Texas Flood album. Or if you haven't had a chance to check out the live at Almo Combo, he opened up with this instrumental, and if you haven't had a chance to check out that live, I suggest you do. It's a very cool live, all of the songs there. But anyway, we're going to start off with this riff from Testify. The tuning for the lesson is going to be half step down on all the strings. For the sound I was using the VST plugin Guitar Rig. I'm going to show you the picture of the preset in just a moment. And while you are checking out the picture, here's my low E, so you can tune up and play along with this lesson. Alright guys, so let's go for the close-up and start the lesson. Alright, so now we're going to break down the riff itself, and we're going to break it up into two parts. The first part being when we play the single chromatic run, and the second is where we're going to be including the chord. And as simple and easy as it looks and sounds, it's actually not, because when we get especially into the chord, we're going to be using some offbeat rhythms. And this might be a little bit challenging to play at first, but I'm going to explain the picking pattern for that second part in a minute. So let's break down the first part first. So we have this part. Okay, so here we're sliding into the 7th fret on the low E string. We pick it one more time, then we go to A string and we play 5, 6, 7. Each of the notes we're going to be playing two times. And then the last note is going to be low E string open. Now, Stevie's playing this particular part the very first time. And what I mean by that is when he's playing the slide and picking that note one more time, he plays it only the first time. After that, he plays 3 notes on the low E 7th fret. So he plays like that for the rest of the song when he plays this riff. So that's the only difference between the beginning and the riff that we play afterwards. So this is the chromatic part. One more time, like that, and we play this the very first time, and then after that we play like that. Now we're gonna get into the second part of the riff, where we're going to be including the chord, which is the E dominant 7 sharp 9, which looks like this and sounds like this. The famous Jimi Hendrix chord. Some people call this Jimi Hendrix's chord because Jimi was using this a lot, and also Stevie, of course. So this second part, we're going to be playing the chord 3 times, and there is a specific picking pattern for this chord, for this part that I figured out, and I'm going to explain it to you. So first I'm going to play through the riff, and then I'm going to explain what I'm doing. So slowly it's going to be like this. Okay, so when we get to the chord, the last note that we play from the first part is the low E string open. We play it with a down stroke, and and then when we play the chord, we pick it with an upstroke. And also, right after that, there is a rest followed after that chord. So we play like that. And we mute the strings. I mute them by lifting off my fingers off the strings, but keeping them on the strings. So they're in touch, but not actually pressed down to the fretboard. Like that. So after the rest, we play the chord again, and it's also going to be with an upstroke, and you let it ring out a little bit, and then on the way down we pick the low E string open, and here we play another down stroke of the whole chord, like that. So all in all it becomes like this, slowly. Okay? It might be a little bit confusing at first, but once you try this picking pattern, you will see how it becomes easier to play the whole riff from start to finish. And because it's a continuous riff, you get into this picking pattern, which is nicely fits together with the whole riff. So let me play one more time, slower, just the second part, and then I'm going to play the whole riff, all of the parts together, and watch out for the picking hand. So it goes like this. Okay, one more time. Now when I put both parts together, it's going to be like this. So the last time when I played the chord, when I go into the beginning of the riff, you get this kind of like a reverse rake, and you are muting all of the strings except for the low E, and you go into that 7th note right here into the B note, and you start playing with an upstroke, 1, 2, 3, so up, down, up, and then you go to the A string and you play down, up, down, up, down, up, down, the low E, the chord with an upstroke, muted. I'm exaggerating a little bit here with the right hand, but you get the point. So with an upstroke, muting, then again with an upstroke, letting it ring out, then with the downstroke I play the low E, and then another downstroke, the chord, and then I go into reverse rake, playing the low E, 3 notes. And then in the very end, when we have the transition part, we have another chromatic run, which is on the low E from the 4th fret, 5th, 6th into the 7th. So we play. So on the 6th fret here, we play it 2 times, and then we slide into the 7th fret. So it's. And then adding, so we go into the B dominant 7 chord here, and adding these 2 notes. Like that. And then we go into the solo. But the riff itself, I'm going to play it a few times slowly, all together. It's going to be like this. So start off slowly at first, learn and memorize all of the parts, especially the picking pattern for the picking hand, And then once you can play the whole riff continuously at a slow tempo, then obviously start working towards the speed. So it should sound something like this. Alright guys, so that was it for this lesson. Hope you liked it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Also, leave your suggestions in the comment section below. Comment, share, subscribe. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to visit GuitarForce.com for more guitar lessons. In the meantime, till next video, I'll see you again. Take it easy, and as always, let the force be with you.